Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's been a few months since I uploaded a video. We're gonna try something different here today. I'm with my brothers, Kyrone and Yanni. We're gonna go ahead and discuss some topics. The first I got a list of topics here. The first one is gonna be the Greg Paul pedo accusation. Then we're going to talk about the Vegan Gains debate with Amy, whatever the hell her name is. The Olivia Munn Predator movie. Should Pluto be a planet? Well, you'll find out.
Yes, it definitely should be a planet.
And the Kavanaugh and Donald Trump situation. So, I guess let's get to it then.
Okay, what's the first topic on the thing?
Greg Paul pedo
Paul
accusation.
He's guilty. Guilty. I say guilty. He got his account hacked or some shit, and people are releasing videos and footages. But I seen this video of him. I don't know, where the Paul brothers or something had some girl and they blindfolded her, and he just jumped up and kissed her. And I mean, it's kind of fucking disturbing. If that alone, I think he's guilty.
Video content they made, or
I guess, man, I don't know. Or maybe it was hacked. I'm not really sure, but. I mean, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and I say guilty. He fits the bill. He looks kind of scruffy, and I don't know, man. I know you can't judge a book by its cover, but, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it looks like a turd, it probably is a turd.
I don't know. I haven't seen the evidence of myself personally. I mean, I've heard things, but I haven't seen anything. But I haven't looked that much into it, so... I don't know. I kind of don't want to rush to judgment just yet because I haven't actually seen what they've presented. But it does sound pretty not good at all. What do you think?
well, depending on the stuff, you probably don't want to see it.
End up in jail with him. Have a cell right next to his. Or one of your cellmates.
I was just curious.
I just wanted to review the evidence. I didn't mean anything by it.
Right? Oh, yeah, man. I'd say bad idea, huh?
Yeah, good point.
Point. In due time, I'm sure it'll all come out. But I don't know, man. Something is shady about it.
Then that video you were watching, the guy said he sent some of the information to the FBI.
They wanted to contact the FBI, but I don't know if the FBI has actually contacted them. And then they did a live interview with another guy on YouTube. I can't remember his name, man. I really wish I could. But I just caught on to this just scrolling through. It's not what I usually watch. I'm really not a big Jake and Logan Paul fan, Greg Paul. I don't really like them. Too old for that bullshit. I'm not 12,
Yeah.
So anyway, what's next on the agenda? That being, now that we finally got to the bottom of that situation, what's next?
The Vegan Gains Amy debate. So you said something. Do you feel Amy was acting childish?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But when you got somebody like Vegan Gains, you can't have a good discussion with. What other option do you have?
See, I think she was trying to expose him for how ridiculous he was. She was trying to push his buttons.
I think he does a good job of that on his own.
Good point.
Yeah.
I'm not a big AIU fan, but I do like some of his content.
Right.
And Vegan Gains is really butthurt over the whole thing. He's got a ton of posts on that page, alone. I don't know, man. He just kind of repeats himself a lot. His arguments are bad. It's just a play on words, basically.
Yeah, he does try to play those silly little fucking word games with you when it comes to morality and stuff like that.
He was with pleasure over pain or whatever, because, we get pleasure out of eating. Well, I'm sorry, but shit has to die. I didn't make the rules. That's the way the world works,
It's an imperfect universe.
If you really want to look at it, you think about it. You could say the same about plants, Plants have to die, you just can't get around it either way. So, might as well make the best of a bad situation, I guess. I don't know.
Right.
I like eating meat. I have nothing against it. If you want to be a vegan, be a vegan.
I think when an animal suffers, it adds a special flavor to the meat. That's what I think.
special flavor, but I wouldn't say special flavor. They say it taints the meat. Actually, I used to work at a process.
Yeah, you don't want to like beat the shit out of a cow or something like
Right,
that.
right.
Yeah.
Builds up like a lactic acid or something, and it changes the flavor of the meat. Really, is what they say. I mean, I don't know if it's true, but that's what they told me at the place.
Right.
I believe them.
They try to keep the animals relaxed
yeah.
as possible.
Yeah, yeah. You know, but
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're really relaxed when they smell that blood and go in there.
I mean, I ain't gonna deny there are probably better ways we could be, farming and harvesting animals, but I mean, what other choice do we have in this day and age? I mean, you got to eat something.
Right.
Not everybody wants to eat soy.
Well, meat is still the best source for protein.
Amen to that, brother.
And plus, it's like the thing is about being vegan though. I mean, there are a lot of health benefits to it, but the thing is that it can be expensive. It can be difficult because meat gives you several different things, whereas you'd have to get those things individually from different plants.
Yeah, a lot of amino acids that you can't get.
You're right.
Eating plants. Yeah, there's like 3 of them, I think.
Proteins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the best source for protein.
And then B12 too. But I mean, they say, oh, you can supplement it. But yeah, I know that. But just because I can do something doesn't mean I should.
Cheaper, better. It tastes better. It's cheaper, and it's easier just to get a steak and eat it.
Well, if you don't follow your vegan diet properly, it can make you sick too, and you can end up with deficiencies and stuff.
Oh,
like
Andy
that.
Worski had his hair falling out
Yeah,
because
so-
of something. I don't know.
Poor old Andy Worski. That sucks, man. But yeah, so I mean, give and take. I think some people, genetics are probably better predisposed to eating a diet maybe more vegan over meat, but I mean, do what the hell you're gonna do, I guess,
Right.
Do what
right.
you can do, If you can afford it and you want to be vegan, more power to you. If not, then more power to you.
But I think Amy was pretty funny. The way she was antagonizing him, that was pretty good.
Yeah, she's got a lot of stake in this. And she's got her steak on a fork, and she's like pointing at the camera. I mean, that's classic, man. But I mean, like, what else can you do at that point? You can't have a discussion with somebody. I mean, you might as well have a good time.
Right.
I mean, she's got a job to do, which is to provide some entertainment, and then she well surpassed and did that. So.
Right. I think Amy did look better after this. Well, better than him.
Yeah. Well, she ain't too bad looking to begin with.
Oh yeah, she's pretty cute.
Yeah.
What do you think? Think she looked good after that?
Yeah.
You think he looked worse?
Well, there's no saving him.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well said, Chiron. Well said. Okay. The next one is the Olivia Munn Predator movie thing.
I don't really know a whole lot about it. She made out with a pedophile?
Well, I don't know if she. I don't
She
know.
got paid to do this, or she did this on her own? I don't understand.
It was a
You have to
movie
update
scene.
me.
It was a movie scene where she had a love interest with a character who was not a primary character in the movie. And I don't know if they kissed or made out or what, but they had a scene together. And she found out that he was a convicted pedophile, and so she told the producers, and they edited out that scene from the movie. And apparently she was getting the cold shoulder from her castmates for ousting the pedophile, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we should just find her Instagram and say, "Hey, smash or pass." I don't
Smash,
know.
definitely smash. Smash.
The pedophile or her?
Her.
I don't even know what she looks like. I don't know what the pedophile looks like.
I don't either, man. I don't know anything about it, but
But here's the thing. Some people were making the argument, though, is that his debt to society was paid, so he shouldn't be shunned for it. What do you think about that?
Well, you
I don't
should be
know,
on a sex
man.
offender list, so there's a point. But.
Well, man, you just never know about people, and just because they paid their debt doesn't mean they're right. But I think some people deserve a second chance, some people don't. But I guess you have to prove yourself, and I don't think he's really proved himself. I don't even know anything about this person.
I don't even know with a condition like that if you really can prove yourself.
And I know I was ragging on the Pauls earlier, but I don't really like them. But to be honest though, man, in all actuality, it may be something totally different. The guy may have just been drinking one night and had to take a piss in the park, and I don't know, the situation at all. With the Paul thing,
Context.
he's contacting young girls, kissing young girls. There's a little more there to it, but with this guy, without really knowing more about him and his situation, I can't comment really. But if he's a pedo, I wouldn't want to make out with him either. I can't blame her. And if I had a cast member, I was working on a movie. They said that shit. yeah, I would have to be like, hey, I don't blame you. You know, I'd support her. You know.
Right.
What you
Anything?
say, Chiron? Smash
you
or
said-
pass? Pedophile or the girl? Which one, Olivia or the pedo?
Wait, you gotta be more specific. Cause smash Olivia and pass on the pedophile.
Good,
I'm not
good
into
call.
guys,
Good
sorry.
call. Good call.
Works for me.
Don't
Really?
swing that way.
Probably works for Sam Squash's viewers.
It's okay. I already fucked up and said his name. I'll fix it in editing. Don't worry.
I don't know. You might want to leave all this in. It's got a nice continuous flow, I think.
Well, I'll just mute the little section of it where I said his name. But anyway, okay. So the next one is: should Pluto be a planet?
Well, we should ask the
The
PhD.
scientist.
What do you think, sir? Senior physicist.
I'm not entirely
Nuclear
sure on
engineer.
the more recent conventions. I think it sort of depends. I wasn't too upset over the older or the prior classification because as we explore more planets, what we consider a planet is going to change. So that's sort of my opinion. So I'm not up to date on the recent details of why.
Well, let me tell you. From what I understand is basically in the beginning, Pluto was considered a planet because the main criteria for determining whether something was a planet is if it had enough mass that it would form somewhat of an orb shape and kind of collapse on itself, that it was considered a planet. But then later on they changed it because they said that Pluto wasn't big enough to really protect us from debris from space like asteroids and whatnot and really take a lot of impact. So they said that technically it wasn't a planet, it was a dwarf planet or moon or whatever.
Plutoid.
A Plutoid.
The first of the Plutoids.
The Plutoidiums. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I say if it's big enough to collapse on itself, then technically it is a planet. Maybe not, some kind of protective planet, but yeah, it's a planet. Pluto's Pluto. Let planet. If people can choose their genders now just by choice and their sex and all this stuff by choice and, make up all these names, then why can't Pluto call itself a planet too?
Yeah, exactly. Pluto identifies as a planet.
If Pluto identifies as a planet, that's all there is to it. You can't argue with it.
There you go.
By the millennial standard.
And okay, so the last one is the Kavanaugh and Donald Trump. We're just gonna mash those up into just one big thing. I don't know. What do you think of the Kavanaugh situation?
I don't know, man. I don't trust politics anymore. I think it's a big spectacle. People reading green eggs and ham, to block a filibuster a bill, and it's just a bunch of bullshit, man. Like nobody really that I know of really liked any of the presidential candidates from the election, Trump or Hillary. Everybody I knew voted just to keep the other guy out
Right.
or gal.
I don't know. I love Donald Trump. Donald Trump is awesome, but mostly for the entertainment value.
Agree.
What do you think, Chiron?
Well, I'm not too familiar with the details.
Okay, let's start. Let's keep it simple and start with Donald Trump. Do you like him? Hate him? Smash or
Makes things
pass?
a lot more interesting.
Oh, I definitely smash that and then pass it on to you guys.
Will it help my chances with Ivanka or whatever?
yeah.
She's old, but I definitely smash.
Oh, she looks great, man.
Yeah.
Okay, well here's one thing. Melania Trump. Do you think she's the hottest first lady ever?
Probably, but it's just because I don't know what all the first ladies look like. But I would say probably in theory, I would say yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I never seen any other president's wives other than up from Reagan beyond. None of them were really hotties. I mean, they were just regular gals.
Right. Do you feel he's doing a good job so far?
Yeah, I feel like he's doing his best for what he can do.
Yeah, I think he's trying. I think
He's trying.
he's trying
I
hard.
think he does what he thinks is right, but I don't know. I'm not saying he's got all the answers. Nobody does.
Well, there's a lot of shit they're not gonna let him do. So I
Right.
mean,
Well, that's what
Yeah,
I mean.
the
You
party
know,
likes him.
it's a fiasco. I mean, you get somebody in there and none of them want to work together to achieve nothing. They all fight with each other, you know, and then they try to divide us even more. It's just, you know, it's just a big game. It's going to end up collapsing if they don't, like, get their shit together soon.
And it's going to collapse. That's what's going to happen. What do you think?
I think that that's a good question because I don't pay attention to it anymore because all the news does is just rip on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's
They've
hard
been
to-
against him since, even, you know, there was this one, when he was running for president, there was this one story, they had these protesters in one of his rallies, and she stood up and held up a sign, and this guy who was sitting next to her, this old guy, he stands up, and then all of a sudden she punches him in the face. Now, you couldn't see from that angle, but she claims that he groped her, he stood up and groped her, and the news talked about it for like 3 fucking days. And they were like, you know, the CNN anchor would be like, oh, what do you think about this? And the pundits would be like, oh, he inspires violence. He inspires this. He inspires that. This is all Donald Trump's fault. But then when, like, you got it from, like, a different angle, it came out that you could see it from a different angle. Turns out he never fucking touched her. But the media never talked about it. They talked about it for 3 days. As soon as the video comes out, they stop talking about it.
Well, the media, I don't think they're really there to deliver any quality information. They're just all about entertainment now.
Right.
You know, I love how they always be like, you know, oh, they're going to do this and we're finding info on this. And then all of a sudden it just dries up, you know,
Right.
like the Russia collusion and, you know, the paying off the stripper or whatever, the porn star and Stormy Daniels. But there was another one supposedly he paid off too, another Playboy Playmate or something. I don't know. But, you know, they're always like, oh, we got this on them, we got this on them, more to come. And it just disappears.
Right.
You know, if you got something, then, you know, you shouldn't be showing it until you know you got it, because either it makes you look like an ass or, you know.
And they act like it's something that's going to impeach him or take him down. Like,
Oh, yeah, this is possible smoking gun right here. Possible Russian collusion, and then, like, a week later, they're not even talking about it anymore. It's not an issue.
Well, what about the Kavanaugh? Wasn't that his
Yeah.
wife in the background making, like, some kind of symbol, they said?
No,
like,
that was one of his aides, I believe. Well, the first time she said, claims it, I guess it was just an accident. She did like this on her arm.
And people were saying it was a white power thing or something.
Yeah,
right?
but the greatest part about it, though, was the next day, she actually went like this. And what else did she do? She did something else. I can't remember what she did. She did something else. But anyway, I love to think that she was just trolling that second time around. You know?
I would say so. I would say so. She could troll me any day. Smash, smash, smash. Without no pass. What do you say, man?
I've never
Yeah,
seen his wife.
quit playing on your goddamn phone and pay attention. We're making a video.
Words from friends will be there when we're done.
I just know people are worried that if Kavanaugh gets the Supreme Court, they're scared he's gonna reverse Roe versus Wade, which is I think kind of stupid.
Yeah, talk louder.
I did.
Louder, a little louder. You
I
kind of
am.
trailed off there a little bit.
Felt like your testicles just dropped.
Yeah.
Okay? And you grew your first hair.
Talk louder, damn it.
All I said was that people are afraid that he might overturn Roe versus Wade when he gets in.
He could.
Yeah.
He could.
I don't think they will, though. I think Republicans just need to leave the social issues alone and just focus on policy, like government. Like,
Democrats don't do that either.
yeah, but
none of them do.
they
That's
should.
The problem. You know, it's all a spectacle. It's just a big show.
I don't know. You think Kavanaugh's going to be approved?
Do you think he actually did something to that chick?
It's possible. It's entirely possible. But you know what? There's no evidence. I mean, there's nothing.
Well, didn't his family foreclose on her family's home or something?
Supposedly something like that, yeah.
So, I mean, sound like she got a motive to get back at him.
Right.
But,
And all of the supposed witnesses say, like what the one guy said, that he doesn't even know who she is.
well, I mean, you know, even if something happened, she should have come out about it right then. Because, you know, when you give more time, you know, it's harder to pull the facts and the evidence.
Well,
memories fade and evidence disappears. So, you know.
Well, the argument that they'll make is that that she was traumatized, so you can't expect her to come out right away. But like I was telling Dad,
I mean, I can understand that, but I mean, also,
like I was telling Dad yesterday, though, if you don't come out and tell us right away, there's nothing we can really do for you.
Right, right. If you don't tell nobody, there's nothing that can be done. And like I said earlier, given time, memory and evidence fades away. It's harder and harder to prove things. So, I know it'd be a hard thing for a woman to do in a situation like that. Or a man that got raped or something. It'd be hard for him to do. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, you got to act on it. It's not always about what you want to do. Doing the right thing's never easy. And sometimes things worth doing are the hardest things to do.
He's still playing on that goddamn phone.
Are you winning? You better be winning. If you're gonna shit on us and the viewers, then by God, please, you better be winning Words with Friends. That's all I'm saying. He is not winning, because if he was, he'd be like, I'm winning. Fuck off.
I'm actually doing pretty good on these games, so there's that.
I'm doing pretty good, but
No trophy for second place.
that's right. Not with Words for Friends. No.
I'll fix that in editing. Don't worry.
Okay, whatever.
I'll fix
Chiron,
it.
we still love you, man, regardless. Even though you ignore us for your technology, we love you regardless.
Sam ignores us from time to time.
I know.
Yeah, we all do it.
Anyways,
Yeah, we take our turns. I came home yesterday and just fell asleep,
Yeah.
we need to talk about topics we're more familiar with next time.
Yeah, this is what's going on in the news. It's not my fault that me or no one else. Okay, maybe it is my fault.
This was mostly just for fun and some entertainment and just to get some information out there, just to put some opinions. And, leave some comments in the comment section. Let us know what you think. Beacon Games, please respond. I would like to have a conversation with you, and I will gladly debate you.
I'll gladly debate him too.
Yeah, man. Come on. We'll get us a bucket of soy, and we'll get us some steroids and some weights, and we'll just have it out. Good time, bro. Good time. Your viewers can watch. Sam's viewers can watch. Maybe I'll even get some viewers. That's it. That's all I gotta say, man. I can't think of anything else.
Okay, Chiron, any last words?
Have a good day.
This is kind of just an experiment anyway,
Yeah, we
to
were just
see.
fucking around, but
And
Testing the microphone.
If you listened all the way through, man, we
The
hope you had a good
acoustics.
time. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely. It's all about having some fun. So, let your hair down. Or up, I guess.
Or your
I don't
beard.
know.
Yeah,
or
take-
your beard.
Take your pants off, relax.
Right. Remember, if your bed doesn't have a semen stain in it, it's not a real bed.
I think that's good.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah.
You're definitely not getting monetized.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Fuck, that's it. Yeah.